Hi, welcome to my lab. This thing is another aircraft instrument. As you can see, this thing is a digital to synchro converter. That code is 86. On the top there is a connector and there is nothing else. This is a black box. There isn't any screw. This thing seems soldered here. You can see this thing is empty on this side. So I hope that this thing is not totally potted inside. Otherwise it will be difficult to do something with this. So I don't know how to proceed actually. So I think I will try to remove this cover. This thing is quite heavy. Maybe 2 kilos or something like that. I have succeeded to remove a little bit the cover here. So I don't know the technique which is used. It is maybe a servo control with a digital to DC converter, and then the servo control loop permits to drive synchro. Or maybe it is a totally analog with code transformer. Bad luck. I expected something like that. This thing is totally potted. So this is why this thing is totally sealed. As you can see, there is a Scott transformer. Actually, we have 2 transformers here. So this is some kind of silicone. It is maybe possible to remove, but it will be very difficult. Okay, so you can see the PCB. So this is the soldering side of the PCB. The potting can be removed easily, so I think it will not be a problem. I think that the best would be to cut the frame of this thing in order to separate each side of this box. It will be easier to get access to the bottom side of this PCB, because I don't know if there is another one below, or if there is maybe we can see that we have a connector here, maybe, or a flat cable or something like that. So it can be difficult to remove the PCB from that side. So I think I will start to cut this edge and this one also, and then I can separate this thing. I'll come back in 5 minutes. Okay, so this is the first step. You can see that there is a second board on the bottom here. Oh, I think this thing is a little bit damaged. I have to be careful. So the second step will be to remove the rear panel here. So I'll remove the connector first, at least the 4 screws. I have separated the electronics from the housing. You can see we have several medium power transistors in TO66. These are maybe the push-pull output stages for the sine and cosine signals, which drives the Scott transformers here. Look at that. So we have several logic ICs. We have shift registers 4094. Another one. So here we have 4 shift registers. We have a 4024. So I think this is a counter. We have flip-flops. We have an analog switch. And we have a nice thin film resistor network here. And we have an op-amp, probably. This is, I cannot read, an LF412. So this is the classic dual op-amp. We have a quad comparator here. This blue part seems to be a resistor network. So this wire seems to be the digital input, probably. The synchro output comes from these Scott transformers here. I think it will be complicated to do the reverse engineering of this thing. I didn't expect so many parts. Probably this board is the input interface board. Okay, so we have another small transformer. So I don't know what to do with this thing, because I don't know the input protocol. It is possible to find the pinout of this thing, it's not complicated. But for the digital input, this will be a little bit more complicated. So you can see that this board is connected to the other one using several wires here. Okay. It is difficult because of the wires. Okay, I have removed what I suppose to be the input board. It is more or less clean. So I think I will do the reverse engineering of this one. So this will permit maybe to understand the interface, and maybe it will be enough to make it work. As you can see on this board, there is a digital side on the left here, and an analog side here with comparators. We have two comparators here. We have 45, 38, I don't know, maybe it's monostable. Don't know. We see some analog switches here. We have an op-amp. And we have 5 shift registers. So probably the input stream is 32 or 48 bits. They are probably connected in cascade. But it is time consuming. I think I need 2 days to do this task for this board. And the second part of this instrument is here. So it is the same. There are several logic ICs, as you can see, and the power stage on this daughter board. On this board there are also some logic ICs, at least one here, 4070. Otherwise there are some analog switches, 4052, another one, and this is an op-amp, a quad op-amp. Or these are probably also an op-amp or dual op-amp, I don't know, because we can see some accurate resistors. This one is at 0.05%. We have also very accurate resistors here. And on this other board, it is the same, some logic ICs. And here we have also an analog switch, a quad op-amp here, an LM148. This seems to be a small transformer here, and we have the 2 Scott transformers for the synchro output. So this is probably a transformer also for the reference, but I'm not sure. It is maybe a coil. I don't see. I see 2 terminals here on the top. You see, this should be a coil. Okay. So I don't know how the sine and cosine amplitudes are performed on this board. It is strange. I expected to find an EEPROM or something like that in order to have a coding of the sine cosine functions. It is not the case. This was the first part of the digital to synchro converter. I will try to do the reverse engineering of the input board, and after that we will see if I continue or not, because it will be very time consuming to do the complete reverse engineering of this thing. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.